Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore. Last episode went spectacular. Full set of diamond armor. Everything we need to make enchantment tables. It's delightful. Well, if you thought the episode was jam-packed, get ready for this one. Because we build quite a lot of farms. And none of them give me food. Well, the one technically gives me food, but it's more of a fuel source than a food source. But before we do all that, we need to go and find and scout our location where we want to do it and build our base. So, getting everything organized, sort of inventory, what I want to bring, what I don't want to bring. And what I like to do before I start building is getting one of every tree sapling. So like jungle, oak, pale oak forest. Love those. Love the pale oak wood. It is amazing. Spruce, Satia trees, the whole shebang. Because then you have everything you need, wood-wise, at least. And mangrove. Absolutely love mangrove, because mangroves have really nice looking doors. And I do enjoy their stairs. Makes a great fancy roof in my opinion because of the red. I don't know, it's a nice red. But took a nice little nap. We have everything sorted, so here we go. We'll be heading out. Gotta grab this last little bit though. But look at them. 3 axolotls, diamond tools. We have everything. If you're curious on why I have the andesite here blocking the door so zombies can't break the door down and get in to me. So, and then I have to you gotta take the blast furnace, man. I don't feel like making one. We gotta take it. But what do we drop? What do we drop? I'm gonna drop the bow. No, I'll drop the axe. I thought it was the bow. I should have dropped the bow, honestly. The axe would have been more useful. But our adventure takes us across the whole map. I think at one point I saw up to like negative 8,000, negative 4,000, or negative 5,000. So, yeah, needless to say, it takes a little bit. But here's our first one. Here's a birch sapling. Now, on to the next one, which is going to be, I think, jungle. Is it? Yeah, jungle. On to the next. We're getting jungles now. Although I don't really use jungle, the wood's weird. Like the actual logs and the planks just look absolutely weird to me. So I'm just like, don't really. Not really a fan of jungle. I just get it just in case. Honestly, I get it so I can grow cacao, the cocoa beans. But the only reason I get it, other than that, I don't really care about it. Jungle is not my favorite thing. I also picked up some bamboo. Picked up a little... I have no idea what these things are called. We'll just say it's a mangrove sapling. Which, later on, I messed up because I didn't let those grow on the tree, my mangrove tree I grew, and yeah. And here's my favorite wood, aside from birch. Cherry blossoms. Love cherry blossoms. They're beautiful. I also love these pink petals. They're amazing. I'll take about 2-3 stacks worth of them because they're delightful. They're gorgeous. I'm gonna put them everywhere when I get to that point because I have a really, really cool idea that I'm going to somewhat start doing here soon. And I think it's gonna be a fun little project to do. Could be completely wrong, but I think it's gonna be a fun little project. Who is sending me a message right now? My friend. Let's see what he wants. No, gotcha. Delightful little cough. But yeah, all in all, this episode, all this adventuring wasn't too bad. We also stacked up the days very quickly. We go from 14 to I think I'm currently on day 180, just because I've been sitting around just like letting things build up or letting things grow, because I don't feel like going monsters, so I just sleep all the time, and then so I don't have very many bones, I don't bone many trees, so it just, the days have just went by very quickly. So we're like day 180 or day 160 now or something. But on to the next one. Some dark oak saplings. Love dark oak. For me, I like using it as a framing material because of how dark the wood is. It looks so good, especially if you pair it with spruce wood. Or pale oak. It looks really nice because you have this really dark wood, but it's like pure white, almost like quartz white, and it's phenomenal. Love it. Makes for a grand time for building because of like the color contrast, which is really, really cool. I don't get any of the wood. I'm literally just getting saplings. That's all I'm getting right now. Although it would probably be easier to break the tree down instead of sit here and break the leaves, but you know, it is what it is. There's our first one. There's one. 3 more to go and we'll be okay. And then right here, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite. Birch used to be my #1 favorite. Cherry blossom used to be my #1 favorite. This right here is my #1 favorite now. It is delightful. The wood looks cool. The tree looks cool. Logs, planks look phenomenal. And it also drops like an ashy gray leaf. One is fully grown, like right there. It looks awesome. And not only do you have the wood that looks awesome, but when you're in the forest, you can find this Heart of the Oak, I think is what it's called. I'll put up on screen. And it creates resin. And with it creating resin, like you get little resin chunks and you can make blocks with them. And it's such an awesome orange. I mean, it is delightful. How cool it looks. And my friend, because I have a separate Minecraft world from this I play with my friends, built a little Heart of the Oak, like a little farm, so you can just sit there and get a bunch of resin. Yeah, definitely gonna be doing that on here because that resin is awesome. Especially some of the blocks you can make with it are really, 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 really cool. And I want to incorporate some of them in my design. You can take like the resin and just throw in a block, and it looks really cool. And then we found a desert temple in our adventures of trying to find all the saplings. Enchanted golden apple and the smithing plate are about like the only things that I found in this one. And then I found like 2 or 3 more, and I was like, you know what? I really don't have the inventory for it. I don't really care. I'm just gonna go about my day. But I have all the saplings at this point. The only one I don't have is spruce, but I get it later on. But as you can see, we went from like 7,000s down to about 1,200, 1,300. Pretty well close, a lot closer to spawn. And we actually, because I was going to build on spawn and make a big platform, and you can go like whatever direction you want to whatever forest. But then I found this place, and I was like, you know, nothing too crazy just yet. I'm like, just a village, it's whatever. It's like, you know, could be better, could be worse. Cherry blossom forest nearby. There's a birch forest nearby, which is cool. But as soon as I popped over the ridge, I was like, I can actually utilize this pretty good. I actually have a pretty good idea for what I want to do. And part of what I want to do is incorporate the villages nearby, because you have this one, and then 2 more, which is straight across there, straight ahead. You have a pillager outpost there, and then up here to the straight ahead is another one. So what I want to do is build a gigantic wall, and build a castle with a kingdom, like multiple houses for a village inside, and have those be like the ones on the outside there be like farms, and it look really, really cool, and have them be like the farmers and, you know, the people that make us, you know, survive. And then we have the inside, and then take the pillager outpost there, leave it how it is, make it like a jail, and make a pillager farm, but make it look like a jail. And I thought that would be really cool. But it's going to take a long while, and I'm not sure exactly what resources I want to build, what resources I want to use. But I am leaning towards that in terms of long-term buildings. But this is the final spot we're going to build. So I'll just inventory dump. I just throw everything in here. I tried to someone organize it, and then I was like, never mind, I'm just going to throw it all in here. Yeah. And those bundles right there are amazing. Bundles are so handy. And then I found that book. It was Fire Protection 2, Power 2. So that'd be nice on a bow. I already have one, so it'd be nice. I can upgrade that one a little bit more. But get all the saplings out, and then instantly start growing trees. And that's what I do. I just been, you know, grow trees for a little bit. But I ran into a little snaggle of growing all these trees and cutting them down. I don't have indestructible tools. I only have so many diamonds, and yeah. Which is where the farms come into play. But we'll get there eventually. We'll get there soon. We'll get there soon. Oh, man. There's illnesses going all around, and I'm definitely getting sick, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it one bit. But yeah, we have all the saplings we need, like I said, except spruce. It's the only one we don't have, but there's actually not a spruce biome far away, because I was trying to look for another mangrove tree. Couldn't find that, but I found spruce, which I love spruce trees, because you can throw like a really big one, and it'll be alright. Okay, here it is. This right here. So, not the flowers. That right there is resin, and that block in the middle there, yeah. So you can make one of those, and it spawns this tree person at nighttime. If you sit there and hit the tree person, it throws resin on there. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then I also got a villager with mending, because as you can see, my axe is getting very, very low in durability. So got a librarian, got 2 Fletchers, and started trading because I need it. The good thing I've been growing a lot of trees, because I need a lot of sticks for emeralds and XP, because I need to max mending. So yeah, as you can see, I've been cutting a lot of trees. And if you can't tell by all the cherry blossoms and every other type of tree in the background, I've been growing a lot of trees. I love growing trees and cutting them down. It's really fun. It's really cool going from like one tree, and then you look around, it's like, dang, I have like 15 trees of this one type, and I start with one. And we start with a lava farm because of, well, you know, it's kind of convenient, this iron golems right here, because I made an iron golem farm, like an iron farm, and I was like, I don't have any lava. I'm like, I only have 1 bucket of lava. So I went and found me this bucket of lava, and then I was like, well, I'll just make a lava farm then. So here we go, I'm making a lava farm so I can make an iron farm, because I need to make an anvil so I can put mending on my pickaxe. I have no iron because I didn't focus on iron, I focused on getting diamonds. So I was like, well, okay, we'll get iron. We'll just make an iron farm. To make an iron farm, I needed lava, I needed beds, so I went around and sheared until I got 60 wool to make 20 beds. It was obnoxious. Because I literally just ran in between 3 or 4 sheep, waiting for them to eat grass and get more wool. It took forever. It took so long. But we eventually got it. I almost thought about just snagging all the beds in the villages. That's why I ran in this building. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just snag beds, and that'll be a lot easier. And I was like, I'll just get them. I'll just leave these beds here. I'll just leave them here for now. So I went back to shearing sheep, and I'm so glad shears are a thing. You don't have to like kill sheep for wool anymore. I know that's like a long time ago, but such a handy thing. Such a handy dandy thing. This cough just is going away. And there, look at that. You can see we went from day, started at 14. We're at day 29 now. But there we go. We have big old spruce tree there. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for the beds. And then I finally got all the wool. Started putting the beds down. And I made the iron farm. It definitely works. I'm gonna say like that because it's not like the greatest thing in the world, but it works. Like don't expect to be getting a bunch of iron over a short period of time. I'm definitely gonna upgrade this and do a different one. I just did this one because it was really, really convenient and I didn't need blocks. I literally just dug in a hole. So it was pretty nice. Like in that aspect, it's very, very nice, but it's very, very slow. It takes a little bit to work. And one thing I didn't know is iron golems don't spawn when it's raining, and I kind of got hit by a rainstorm when I was waiting to get some iron, which was obnoxious, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. We make it work. But I messed up here because I broke 2 blocks. I was only supposed to break the 1 block below the bed. Yeah, I didn't do that. I broke all the rocks, and I was like, dang. So I broke all the beds, pick them back up, put the blocks down, And there, I'm done. And as you notice in my inventory, you might call it a quick glance, I have 20 fletching tables. So we're going to have a bunch of fletchers to make a bunch of trades, because fletchers are amazing. And I always have a great stack of wood on hand. So we pretty well have like infinite emeralds and XP pretty well. But yeah, throw down the fletching tables. And then after these fletching tables get tied down, I need to bring over 2 villagers and multiply their numbers from 2 to 20, which took, surprisingly it didn't take that long. I thought it was going to take a whole lot longer for them to actually multiply. The multiplying didn't take long at all. It was the waiting for them to grow up is what took forever, because then you also got like the unemployed people, like the green coat people, and you can't have those. And I got like 4 or 5 of those, so they really delayed how quick this got built. And then after I got all these villagers in here, smacked on a layer of rocks, put down some water, put down some lava, yada yada yada, you know the whole thing. Chest and hopper and everything else, yeah. And now we have an iron farm. So there's our second farm. We have the lava farm, and now we have the iron farm, which is already coming in handy because I can make as many hoppers as I want. I can make rails. I can do all this stuff, which is awesome. Because when I go to the nether, I'm going to make a rail cart system to the nether fortress, so I don't have to run there and run back. I can just take a shot, take a minecart there, put a chest in it too, and come back with a bunch of stuff. It'll be delightful. But having said that, I'm terrified to go to nether. I need to get an enchantment table and some enchantments. So next episode, I'm probably going to tinker around with getting more librarians and getting like protection on my diamond armor, looting, and sharpness on my sword. I'm literally going to pretty well cheese this hardcore series at this point. I'm just like, to heck with it. We're pulling out all the stops. We're just gonna make the farms, because like my thing is, you can like both ways of playing Minecraft are enjoyable. Making farms and just having things being automated for you is still delightful. It's one of the reasons I like mods, because like mystical agriculture, you sit there and grow crops and they get harvested automatically. Well, you can have them get harvested automatically. It makes it so convenient, and you don't have to like stand around to do things. You can just do things. But I can also see the fun in having to go mine for it and grind for it. I can see both views of the aisle. But I always grind for my stuff. This is the first time I've like built an iron farm, a lava farm, a kelp farm. I'm going to build like a bunch more. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it so far. All these farms are really, really cool. And it's crazy to see what you can do with like spawn manipulations, and not in this scenario, but like in most farms you have pistons and redstone and everything. It's really crazy what you can do with that stuff, because when I was like first playing Minecraft, and this was on Xbox before like creative mode was even on Xbox, I never would have imagined all the things you can do with redstone. But it's crazy what you can do with that stuff. And then we have those cats all around. So we also have like a string farm now too, because when the kitty cats kind of get caught in the crossfire here. I'll just leave it at that, because I don't feel too proud about what happens to him. Yep, and think, because yep, there you go. There you go. You can see what happens to the kitty cats. Wasn't my proudest moment, but you know what? They give me strings, so strings and I think gunpowder. Either that or a creeper fell in here. But I want to say it was the kitty cats gave me gunpowder. I know they gave me strings, so now I have a string farm, which is cool, I guess. I don't know. But I do need to set up a creeper farm though, because of TNT for the finding netherite, ancient debris, and for fireworks. But there we go. We have our iron farm. Like I said, it's not the best one, but this definitely works, and it's a lot better than not having it at all. So now I'm just going to sit here and farm some iron. I'll just dig a hole down and sit here and get some iron. So got about 2.5 stacks. Oh, actually 3.5 stacks. Dang. Yeah, right there. 3 gunpowder, and 5 string. I want to say that came from the kitty cats, but I could be wrong. I know the string came from the cats. I don't know about the gunpowder. I think it came from the cats, but I could be completely wrong. But I'll go ahead and make my anvil. The whole reason I made the iron farm, so I can have an anvil, so I can put mending on my axe, which is awesome. I don't really, don't need armor now. And also made a cauldron, so I can have another cauldron for my lava farm. So now I have 2 of those going. Eventually I'll make this a lot bigger and just have like 10. We'll have like 10 cauldrons going at one time. So I'll just have a bunch of lava on hand. It'll be really fun. Do I need that many? No. Do I have that many? Nah, probably. I don't know. But with the iron, well, getting mending on my axe, I can now go back to cutting a lot more trees, because I literally just like dead stopped because I could not cut any more trees because my axe was probably on like 5 durability. It probably had like 5 more hits in it and it was done. But now we have mending, and the only bad thing is I lost the mending villager because a baby zombie got in there and ate him, and now I need to get another one. Yay. But good news is we have mending. And then right here, I'll just pretty well get all the supplies. I'll start going straight to another farm. This time, I'm making a kelp farm. Because 1, great fuel source. 2, I can use it to get bone meal. And why not? I mean, why not have bone meal, right? But here you go. Flick the lever. And look at that. It just infinitely spits out kelp. And I had it set up to hopefully go down to the auto crafter there and just make kelp blocks. Yeah, that, didn't work. Didn't work. So, kind of broke this right now because I need quartz for the 1 redstone machine. So I can't do this with just yet. But, nonetheless, I have dried kelp. And I didn't know this, but when you throw your buckets of lava in the furnace, it doesn't take the buckets anymore. It used to take your bucket. It used to take the bucket and the lava, but it doesn't do it anymore. So I was very happy. So definitely want to utilize the lava fuel source a lot more, because it's going to be very, very handy. But there we go. That's all the farms. I mean, I did build like an actual farm. Honestly, just like in the background there, like I don't even show you. It's literally just in the corner there, just so I could help, multiply my villagers. That's literally the whole reason I made it. So, but yeah, there we go. I would say because I kind of just just killing animals as I was waiting on my villagers to multiply. I was just killing animals to pass the time. So I kind of have a decent stock of meat, not a whole bunch. Definitely want my potato farm back there to produce a lot more, and then I can just eat potatoes. But here we go. I do build a house, and it's definitely, I won't say strange, but it's definitely one of my more different houses, especially in the roof design. So I never made one like this. But I mean, we've all seen houses get built, so I kind of just did this little bit here. And I was editing a video and I was like, man, this is gonna be a really long video if I can't find a way to cut this down. Lucky for me, when I finished my house, I was moving things in. Lay down, Sadato. Lay down. And I was moving things in. I went through the upstairs, the first floor, second floor, and the basement. I was like, cool. So I can just do that. And I kind of like go around and look at it on the inside and outside. And I was like, cool, I can just do this. So we're gonna go from like the house being started to pretty well the house being finished, which works for me because it kept the video from being super duper long, like really, really long. Hi, Bubba. Hi. You will go out there in a minute. I know. We'll go out there in a minute. It's only been 24 minutes, bud. But yeah, so I decided to do like a little, I want to do like a recessed, like A-frame right here. Didn't really work out like that, but the end product I still like very much. It's very, very cool and very awesome in my opinion. I like it a lot. The only thing I don't like about it, oh yeah, look at that, by the way, we're in day 60 by the way. We went from 14 to 29 to 16. And I think at this point, because I'm literally been studying by the iron farm, letting it build up, I'm at like day 169 or something, or day 189. I'm getting real close to the 200 mark. From literally cutting trees and studying and letting the iron farm do its thing. Doggo, you pick like the most perfect times to play, just to mess with me when I'm doing work, bud. I swear. I swear. Ow! That is my hand. Butthead. Yeah, we do. Both sides have a little A-frame on it. And then to the left and to the right, I have that really big post there going straight up so I can have like a really tall roof. Which, like I said, I'm very happy with this house. I love this house, and I love the color scheme of it because you have that dark oak there. And then you have the spruce to offset how dark it is. And then I use the pale oak wood, like stripped logs, for the walls, and beautiful. They're so beautiful. I love the pale oak wood. I'm so glad I ran across it one time because it's awesome. Like, look at this. And then I did a stone, outside stone steps with spruce in the middle for the roof. This is my storage area. It's literally just going to be stone down here. And I started throwing everything in here. I have some furnace, smokers. I'm going to get some blast furnace in here soon. But hey, there's that pale oak I was telling you about. I have a fireplace. And you saw the chimney at the top there. And here's the upstairs. It's kind of very plain Jane right now. I need to do like the finishing touches, but I probably won't because it's good enough to me. You know what I mean? It's like, eh. But what I might do is with the torches, I might break it there and put like iron bars to make it look like a heat vent for heat to come out of, because that'd look pretty cool. But yeah, pretty well. I mean, this episode was pretty crazy. I wanted to build my house. So to build my house, I had to make a log farm. I made a log farm so I can make an iron farm. I need an iron farm so I can put mending on my axe. I got mending on my axe, and then I started cutting trees again. And it's pretty funny how it all worked out because I wasn't expecting to build an iron farm and all that before building a house, but I did. So I could build my house. There's that mangrove door. Looks beautiful. Absolutely love this house. There's that gigantic frame there. And there's the A-frame I was talking about. It's not recessed, but I do like it a lot. I do want to figure out a way to connect the staircases there because it looks a little weird just getting out like that. But yeah, I'm absolutely in love with this house. I do need to do some terraforming on the outside here to make it look different, but hey, it worked for now. It looks beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. I need to destroy that block now I think about it. And then yeah, I'm gonna put some designs on the outside. But I mean, all in all, that's the episode. You know, just casually making an iron farm, kelp farm, lava farm before making my house because I needed it to make my house. It is what it is. But so I think next episode I might start gathering the materials to build that giant, like a giant wall on the outside for the kingdom I was telling you about. Or either that, I might make the pillager farm. I might make a pillager farm first and do that first, and then get mending on my tools, and then I'll be a lot more set. So I think I might do that actually. But I mean, all in all, that is the episode. Definitely a crazy one and hectic one. Packed full of not what I expected. But if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. But above all else, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see all of you in the next one. But take care for now.